Hello everyone and welcome to Black Ribbon Studio. My name is Denise and this video is all about cross stitch. I want to thank you all for tuning in and thank you so much for your support. Now today I only have one new start and one whip, but I feel like I have a lot to share with you guys. So first of all, welcome to Arbitrary August. Yes, Arbitrary August. This is the brainchild of Sarah at Stitching Mommy. And when I first discovered Arbitrary August, I laughed and laughed. Why? Because you might as well call me Arbitrary Denise. My stitching routine, my crafting routine is just very random. That's the way I like it. That's what I embrace. And so generally with Arbitrary August, what people do is they put their projects on a wheel, and I think most people are using Tiny Decisions. It's an app that you can download. I have used another app in the past for other things called Wheel, W-H-E-E-L, Wheel Decide. So they put their projects in this app and let the app decide which project they're going to work on each day throughout August. Well, like I said, I'm kind of arbitrary like that anyway. I cannot honestly at any time tell you today what I'm going to be working on tomorrow, because I just don't know. So back a while ago when I used to have only 5 whips, my stitch rotation was very simple. You know, I would just go, I had my project numbered 1 through 5. I would stitch in that order and start again at 1. And so now that I've got, thanks to you guys, more than 5 whips going, I've become a little bit more arbitrary, and you'll hear more about that as we go along. And I do, again, I still like it that way, but I am considering using Tiny Decisions wheel to decide what project I'm going to work on that day. So I'm not sure, but I'm thinking about it. Now, I want to thank you guys for your comments. I'm sure, just based on the comments that you leave, I am so sure that you understand how much I enjoy your comments throughout the week. They're just wonderful. They're just wonderful. Keep them coming, guys. I try to respond to every comment that comes in. I'm enjoying it a lot. Thank you. And so we're going to start today with questions and comments. But I have to tell you, I don't have a lot of those to share with you. But this is one that had sort of a big impact. And it's from Colette Kingsley of Highway Stitcher here on YouTube. And I mentioned last time that I wish that more Flosstubers would say whether they're stitching 1/1 or 2/2, because I don't always have a good grasp of the size of the project, if I should switch it up or whatever. And Colette says, well, I usually try to say on my video whether I'm stitching over 1 or over 2, but the old brain forgets sometimes. So let me just point out to you guys that I'm in no way trying to tell anybody how to do their video or it's just a me thing. It's just a me thing that I sometimes sit there and I'm squinting trying to figure out, well, is that over 1? Is it over 2? So that's all that was about. But Colette and I chatted quite a bit this week. She also pointed out and said, I absolutely love African Woman with Peonies too. As you all know that I did recently start, and I'll insert a picture of it here. And she said, it makes me wonder, where is number 1? Well, I told her that we should see if we could find number 1. I feel like I've seen it somewhere. But since this conversation, I still have not found it, Colette. So she asked if I would like to start a stitch along for it on Instagram. Well, yes, absolutely. So I created the hashtag Peonies Sal 2020 on Instagram. So Colette and I will be stitching this together. We'll be posting our progress on Instagram, and I would love to invite anyone else who is interested in stitching this with us to come on and join the stitch along. Thank you so much for that idea, Colette. And let's see what we could do and have fun and enjoy stitching this together. Now, I also mentioned last time that I have a tendency to not mark my charts. And I'm not sure if I was really clear, because a lot of people suggested that I make a copy of my chart, and then I would be able to mark it without ruining the original. Well, guys, I do copy my charts. I copy them all the time. It's just a thing that I do, that I just don't tend to mark them. Again, unless it seems as if, so far, the smaller charts are the ones that are most troublesome for me as far as following them if they're not marked. So I have a tendency to mark those more often than I do larger ones. But again, disclaimer, I'm only saying that because I have not yet really gotten very far into any of my full coverage charts or my long dog charts. So all of this may change in the future. I just don't know. A couple of people suggested that I use friction pins, and that's because I did talk about how, you know, in the past, what got me to this point of not marking the chart is that I would mark the chart, and then heaven forbid you make a mistake. Now you have a mark there, and it was just more confusing than I care to deal with. So a few people actually suggested friction pins, and apparently these are pins that are easily erased, and I think if you iron over the back or apply heat to the back of it, somehow the marks disappear. So I'm going to try to find a link to that, an Amazon link to the friction pins for you guys, and leave that link in the description box below as well. And so this conversation also led me to investigate Pattern Keeper. And so I have downloaded Pattern Keeper, and I suddenly remembered that we had an old Android tablet, because as you know, Pattern Keeper is only for Android devices. And so I found that we had an older Android device that no one's really using. So I have downloaded Pattern Keeper. I have not uploaded any patterns into it yet, but I am going to give that a try. I'm really interested to see if and how that's going to work out for me. I'm sure it's going to be fine. So many people swear by it, so I'm sure that's going to be fine. Now, I want to share with you my new start, and I told you that I only have one, but I did give you guys a bit of a sneak preview of this a couple of videos back, and I told you that I was going to be making something out of this book, Cross Stitch Christmas. Let's see if we can get some of the glare off of that. There we go. Cross Stitch Christmas, Timeless Treasures. Okay, and this is the book from 2000. And as many of you know, I am trying to collect the entire set of what I think is now 25 books by Better Homes and Gardens and Craftways. So I gave you a sneak peek of it and told you that it was going to come from this book. And so here's what I have for you guys. It's almost a finish, but it's just a start. And here it is. Oh my gosh, my light is blowing everything out. Let's see. Closer, further away. Okay. This is an alphabet ornament, guys. It's an alphabet Christmas ornament. And I'm going to try to move the light a bit, because I really want you guys to see this. Let me see if I go like that. Nope, that's not working. I'm so sorry that it's blown out, guys. But, okay, maybe if I go like that, you can see that this is the letter A. It is an angel. And so of course there are 26 letters in the alphabet, so here I go. I've started with this. I only have a little bit of white left to do. Her eyes are French knots. They're going to be French knots. I have a tendency to bypass French knots because, yeah, don't really know how to do them. But for this, I'm going to try. I'm going to give it another try. I'm going to try to do the French knots because there are no beads. That's going to do it for me. And so, yeah, I'm going to try to do the French knots, guys, because she needs some eyes, or maybe not. So that's what I'm going to be working on as far as the Christmas ornaments goes. I'm going to try to complete the entire alphabet. But my question to you guys is, do I really want to make them into ornaments? And the reason I ask is because quite a few videos ago, I did show you guys that I had these little Halloween hats that I stitched, and there are several of them, and I turned them into magnets. I also did some other alphabets, and I turned those into magnets. So I'm wondering if I should make these alphabets into ornaments or magnets. Let me know what you guys think. It's kind of a toss-up here for me right now, so I'm just not really sure which way I want to go. So I'd be really interested to hear what you guys have to say about that. So that is my new start. And my one work in progress is This House is a Mess. And it's by Alaton Embroidery on Etsy. And I will put a picture in here of where I was the last time. And so, let me get my little card, my little backing card here. Let me show you where I am now. I have almost completed this next flower, which I think is absolutely beautiful. I love this flower. I love it. The issue though is, as you know, I'm stitching it on 14. I'm not sure if this is 14 or 18 count black Ada. And so it's really different to stitch on black, whether you're stitching during the daytime with the daylight or at night. So this particular day, I found it very difficult for some reason to stitch on this once the sun went down. And so I kind of got a little discouraged, and I stopped there instead of continuing and completing the flower. But I do have a couple of light pads. I have a really big light pad, and now I have a small light pad. But let me tell you guys, I have too many electronics, and it's really interesting. So you know how you have the little cube that you plug in, and then you plug in your electronic. Well, I only have 2 cubes, but I feel like I have like 500 electronics. So there's that. Like I need another electronic, like I need a hole in the head. And so yeah, the light pads are that way as well. But that's my progress on that. And so I hope to get some more stitching time on that real soon in my rotation. Now I've got some discoveries to share with you guys. And actually the first one I meant to tell you about last time and I totally forgot. But Brenda of Handwork Maniac did a fabulous video about using 12 weight sulky thread. I am so intrigued. I am so intrigued by the possibility of using sulky thread. And so I even asked her if she knew of any charts that were charted for sulky thread. And she did give me a couple of answers. Some other people gave me some ideas. And so just so you'll know, sulky thread is on my radar. And also, as you may remember, up till now, all I've ever used to stitch with is DMC. So that'll be interesting. Now, I wanted to let you guys know something that I am so excited about. Guys, if you've been with me for a while, you know that I am a big Mary Englebright fan from back in the day. I still follow her on Instagram and on Facebook, I think. But I'm always interested in what she's doing. And guys, Mary Englebright cross stitch is back. I am so excited about this because, you know, frequently when she posts her pictures that she's drawn, I comment under it, wow, this would be so great to stitch. When are you going to do some more cross stitch charts? Guys, I'm so excited that Mary Englebright cross stitch is back, and I'll insert a preview of one of them here. And so I do have the 2 Mary Englebright cross stitch books. As far as I know, there have been only 2. I've stitched an awful lot of things out of these books, none of which I still own. But here's one. It is Mary Englebright cross stitch. And you may be able to still find these books. Technical difficulties, guys, as usual. But I was talking about the fact that I own both of the Mary Englebright cross-stitch books. And to have stitched so many things from these two books. I'll see if I can find links to these on Amazon as well. I think they're still available on Amazon. And if they are, I'll include the links. But I've stitched so many things from these books, guys, and I own none. I own none of the things that I've stitched over the years. And I've made big things, smalls. I mean, here's one. I did not make this, but I think it's really cute. It's my best friend. If you could see that. It's so nice. I just love it. And I'm so excited that she decided to bring cross stitch back. And I wanted to share that with you guys. I'm pretty sure I'll be stitching some more Mary Englebright in the near future. Also, I wanted to let you know that I have joined the Facebook group Cross Stitchers Who Read, and this was prompted by Caroline of Off the Grid Needle Arts, whom I watch. She's here on YouTube. I'll leave a link. And it just so happens that I happened to watch the video finally that was announcing the next book. So I went ahead and looked the book up to see if it was something that I was interested in. It looks really good. It looks like it's right up my alley, and it's called Go. And the author is Kazuki Kaneshiro. And so I went ahead and downloaded that on my Kindle. Another electronic device, guys. Okay, I had to dig my Kindle out also. Another electronic device, but it's okay. It's all good. I'm going to read Go with Cross Stitchers Who Read on Facebook. And that should be really, really interesting. I'm excited to get that going. Now, I only have a little bit of haul. A very little bit of haul. So I received from Fat Quarter Shop, which I have a link in the description box below to them. I received the 25 count Lugana vintage cross stitch cloth by Lori Holt of Zweigart. And I'm gonna open it. I haven't opened it, or I haven't taken it out. I absolutely love the color. You guys know that I am currently cuckoo for Lugana. And so here it is. It's a little deeper than it's showing up. Let me see if I can contrast this with white, but I don't know what I do with my card, guys. I don't know. It's here somewhere. Let me see. I have a card. All right. I don't know where the card went, so let's just put some paper here so you can see the difference, that it's not white. And it's called Overcast. And so I purchased this fabric to go along with the floss that I won from the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch for Mistletoe Lane. So that is gonna go really nicely together. Put the light behind it so you can see. Look at that. And I'll insert a picture of Mistletoe Lane right here. So I have everything I need now. I can get started on it. It's like so exciting. And I absolutely love this fabric, guys. I can't tell you how much I love this fabric. So this is August, as we've already discussed, and so that makes this my birthday month, right? So now I'm thinking about, as so many of you do, I need a birthday start. So Absolutely Mistletoe Lane is in the running for that. I may start Mistletoe Lane on my birthday. But the other one I'm kind of thinking of is the Better to See You With by the Cross Stitch Studio, which is a full coverage chart. And if I can find a photo of it, I'll insert it here. And so it's kind of a toss-up now for me whether I want to start Mistletoe Lane or start the Better to See You With. And the Better to See You With, of course, I would need to order floss. I have not yet kitted that, and I'm sure that I do not have all of the various shades of green that it's calling for. And if I do, I'm pretty sure I don't have enough. So it's going to depend on whether I choose to place that order. It's kind of what this decision is hanging on now. Do I order floss? I know you're all saying, of course, order the floss. Do I order floss or do I start Mistletoe Lane for my birthday as my birthday start? So stay tuned. We'll see. I don't know. I haven't made a decision yet. The other, another bit of haul was, again, you guys know, I'm trying to collect, I want every single book in the series of A Cross Stitch Christmas by Better Homes and Gardens and Craftways, and I was able to get the 2005 book, which is Holiday Memories. So cute. And I promised you that I would let you see some of what's inside. And so I chose this. It's Woodland Holidays. And it's got Santa at the North Pole Lodge and a couple of reindeer. And they did the reindeer, it looks like one of them they did on black and one of them they did on white, which is a good thing, I think, to show because, you know, it's very versatile. You stitch it whatever way you like. You stitch it on whatever you like. So those are really cute. Those are possibilities to get into. But I also wanted to say that I feel like it's getting a little bit more difficult to find the rest of the books in the collection. I've been having really good luck locating a lot of them on thrift books. Which of course is my plan. When these books come out new, they cost around $40, and I really don't want to pay $40 for them, especially since I was able to nab the 2018 book for $5 from Hirschner's. So it's been a thing ever since then. Hold on. Sorry, interruption. But yeah, so it's getting a little more difficult. So I've been going to Amazon to look for the books, and they're getting just a little bit more pricey. But I will, yeah, I plan to just go ahead and continue the collection. But I did want to point that out to you, that they're starting to get a little more difficult to find. And therefore, when I do find them, they're a little more pricey than they were when I first started the collection. Now, the last piece of haul that I want to share with you, I said I didn't have a lot of haul, right? Okay. The last piece of haul that I want to share with you is I purchased Santa's Snack by Madam Ice, who has a channel here on YouTube, and she's got an Etsy shop, and I'll link that below. And I will insert a photo of it here. And Wow, guys. She showed this on her channel, and I found myself I went right to Etsy and I kept looking at it, and I just thought it was so cute. And you know what happens, guys, when you can't stop thinking about it, you just say, okay, okay, I want it, I'm getting it. So I got that as well. So that's my haul. Not too bad, right? That's not so bad for this month or week or time period, however we want to stress it. So I do have an announcement to make, however, and that is that my granddaughter Maya has been accepted into cheerleading competition group, and it's called Charlotte Ultimate Cheer. She is currently doing a fundraising event, and the donations will go towards apparel, competitions, and other items needed during the competition season. Your support is vital to the success of our program. I will put a link to that below in the description box, below. And if you are able to donate a little bit, this will be very, very exciting for her. I'm going to put a picture of her here. And she's really, really excited about this. And I think all of us really, really are. So thank you for that. Now, those of you who have been with me know that I do a random act of kindness once a month. And if you're new here, the way this works is that I go to the videos, all of the videos that I've posted for the previous month. And the video that has the most comments is the video that I choose from. And I use the YouTube random comment picker and just randomly choose a commenter to gift an item to. And so this month, the item that the person is going to receive is going to be a PDF of Santa's Snack by Madam Ice on YouTube and on Etsy. And she is also so gracious that she has offered to give this to you for free. There's no charge to me. There's no charge to you. And the winner of the random act of kindness for July is congratulations, Denise. Congratulations. If you get in touch with me by email, my email address is designmorris1@gmail.com. It's always listed below in the description box. Let me know what your email address is so I can get it over to Madam Ice, and she will send you your PDF. Now, that's going to do it for me for today, guys. I really enjoy spending time with you. And as always, I'm going to leave you with some words of inspiration. If it's out of your hands, it deserves freedom from your mind too. Just make sure it's out of your hands. If you did not hate this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing my videos. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet done so, and hit the bell so that you can be notified every time that I upload a new video. Guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your stitching time. I will see you soon. And now more than ever, remember, love,